Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I didn't discuss anything with her in regards to that. I've been in meetings as well, and I've been out here part of the day.
Okay. What? But
I mean, we were both in a meeting, and then she had to go. And I told her I would get back to you.
okay.
Then,
did you hear any rumblings about it? I know there were a few people in the office today that asked about it, and were told that they would no longer be in KJ on.
Yeah.
So.
I really don't know.
Okay.
As I said, I was out part of the afternoon and stuff, and I really haven't asked.
Okay.
The question on it.
Well, while I have you on the line, can I ask you why you'd made the decision not to allow non-KJ inspectors in KJ?
What's that? I'm sorry.
No, just while I have you on the line, would you mind telling me what was behind your decision process to not allow non-KJ people to poll inspect inside Curious Joel?
Well, I really don't want to go through it all, but I think there's poll watchers. We have our coordinators down there. Ever since I've been here, has always been, it has always been from the community and all. And I already had Republican inspectors lined up. I will have Sue call you in the morning.
Right, but you were there last year in KJ, and you know what was going on, and I'm sure you read the letter that we sent to you regarding the irregularities that we witnessed, and I think it's fairly common knowledge that there's a lot of irregularities in KJ on election day. It's anybody who's ever worked over there or has been there or has seen it understands that it's certainly not an example of protocol, and that's why we wanted to have a little more oversight. And I imagine you would understand that. I know that the county executive attorney Langdon Chapman put in a call to you guys and suggested that you disallow it, but I'm assuming that was the recommendation, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it's probably came from above you to recommended to you not to allow that.
Well,
I'm guessing based on the fact that you're I'm sure you're a fair-minded person, and knowing what you've seen in the past, and knowing what you've seen in the past, I'm sure you wouldn't have minded having some non-Hasidic people there yourself. I'm guessing that this was more of an instruction than your own decision, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh, there's a number of things, and again, I think I kind of outlined some of it, and we do have people down there representing us, and we all know there'll be poll watchers and as well. I'm sure there will be as well, and everything I'm with.
Yeah, but as you know, a poll watcher is not does not have the same ability to have oversight as an election inspector does, who's an employee in a poll.
The poll watcher can't touch any election materials. A poll watcher has a right to watch and ask, repeat a name. A poll watcher can make a challenge.
Yeah, but you remember. But David, you were there last year. You know what happened when our poll inspectors were poll watchers rather. They weren't even able to make any challenges because Langdon Chapman and Dan Burke and everybody else, the Tammy Holland and the other lady, they were jumping down our poll watchers' throats anytime they asked a question or breathed, the wrong way. It was a circus. They created so much intimidation. It was outrageous last year. Our poll watchers couldn't possibly help ensure a fair election last year. And and I know that the KJ women are not, are looking to hand those ballots over as quickly as possible without covering signatures, without even looking at signatures. That's what was happening last year. We saw it. So, it's not appropriate oversight. I think you know that. I think you're probably getting an immense amount of pressure about this situation. I know how the political machine works. And, I just think it's unfortunate, and I want you to know how we feel about it.
I understand. I hear you.
We just want a fair election. We don't want to intimidate anybody. We want a fair election. And that's our right. That's our right. That's our right.
That is our objective, even though it's
But I don't think it could. I don't. But here's the thing. I don't think it can be your objective if you're not allowing more oversight in the process. I don't think that can be. I think the objective is.
I have to follow what the law provides me with, and there is certain limitations that the law provides, the courts provide, our legal counsels provide, in different. That's why I have to follow within. There's certain constraints that I have, and we do strive and absolutely strive for fair elections. I mean, that's what this country's based on. And
well, I just, the other side of that is that the people who are not of Hasidic religion are being discriminated against and not being allowed to inspect in a village within their own town. And that's going to be a difficulty going forward, because it's actually a civil rights issue. And I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of that argument.
Going back to your original question again, I will have Sue call you first thing in the morning when after she gets in, and she'll speak to you. Because again, I kind of concerned with the Republicans, and
No, I know. I would like to understand more about your decision process not to allow it, but I'm gathering that you've been advised. Is that the basic gist, that you've just been advised not to allow it? Or do you have a list of reasons?
I'd rather not go through discussions at this point. I mean, I understand your position and everything else, but that's not all I will go with at this time. And again, we will be there on Tuesday, and our intent is to follow the prescriptions of the law for everybody, and that's really what's important to us. Okay, I hear your complaints. I understand your complaints and everything, and as I said, I will have Sue call you.
Okay.
All right, Emily.
Thank you, David.
Okay, have a good night.
Bye.